Join me as I dive into the life of Oscar Romero and challenge myself to understand what it really means to stand up against tyranny. Oscar Romero, an iconic figure in El Salvador's history, left an indelible mark with his courageous stand against dictatorship and social injustice. His story is one of transformation, conviction, and ultimately, martyrdom. El Salvador in the late 1970s was a country on the brink. The government, fueled by a desire for power and control, had created an atmosphere of fear and oppression. People were being arrested, tortured, and killed simply for speaking out against the regime. The once peaceful nation was now plagued by violence and unrest. As a result, many began to lose hope. This was the backdrop against which Oscar Romero's journey unfolded. As the Archbishop of San Salvador, he was no stranger to the plight of his people. The question was, how would he respond? The situation demanded action, not silence. Romero's transformation from a conservative priest to a vocal advocate for human rights didn't happen overnight. It was a gradual evolution, shaped by the suffering of his people and key moments that tested his resolve. One such moment was when his friend, Father Rutilio Grande, was brutally murdered. This event marked a turning point for Romero, making him realize the gravity of the situation and the need for a stronger stance. As Romero's voice grew louder, so did his message of hope and resistance. He began to speak out against the injustices, using his pulpit to condemn the violence and demand change. His sermons became a beacon of hope for those suffering under the regime. The moment that defined Romero's stand against the regime came when he delivered a sermon urging the military to stop killing innocent people. In it, he directly addressed those responsible, calling on them to cease their brutal actions. This was more than just a plea. It was a challenge to the very foundations of the dictatorship. Romero's words did not go unnoticed. They resonated with the people, inspiring a movement that would not be silenced. His courage in the face of danger was a testament to his conviction that all people deserve to live in dignity and peace. The regime, however, saw his actions as a threat. Romero's life was cut short when he was assassinated on March 24, 1980, while celebrating Mass. Oscar Romero's legacy as a martyr for justice continues to inspire movements for human rights today. His story reminds us that standing up against tyranny often requires great personal sacrifice, but can lead to profound change. What do you think about Oscar Romero's impact? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you're interested in stories of social justice leaders who've made a difference, be sure to check out my other videos. Born on August 15, 1917, in Ciudad Barrios, a small town in eastern El Salvador, Oscar Arnulfo Romero y Galdames was the second of 7 children in a modest family. His father, Santos Romero, worked as a telegraph operator, and young Oscar often assisted him, sparking an early interest in communication and service. Despite financial constraints, Romero pursued his calling to the priesthood, entering the seminary at a young age. He was ordained in 1942 and quickly became known for his devoutness and dedication to pastoral care. Romero's ecclesiastical career progressed steadily. He served in various capacities, including as Auxiliary Bishop of San Salvador, and later as Bishop of Santiago de Maria. In 1977, he was appointed Archbishop of San Salvador, a decision welcomed by the conservative establishment due to his reputation for traditionalism and caution. At the time, El Salvador was teetering on the edge of civil unrest. With widespread poverty, social inequality, and increasing political violence. Many hoped that Archbishop Romero would maintain the status quo and avoid political entanglements. Romero's perspective began to shift dramatically following the assassination of his close friend, Father Rutilio Grande, in March 1977. Father Grande, a fellow priest and advocate for the poor, was ambushed and killed by government forces. This event profoundly impacted Romero, compelling him to confront the harsh realities of the regime's oppression. He started to speak out more boldly against social injustices, aligning himself with the marginalized and becoming a vocal critic of the government's human rights abuses. As violence escalated in El Salvador, Romero used his position to denounce the atrocities committed by both government forces and guerrilla groups. His weekly sermons, broadcast via radio, became a source of solace and strength for the oppressed, as well as a thorn in the side of the powerful. He challenged wealthy elites and criticized the military's actions, emphasizing the church's role in advocating for the poor and voiceless. His unwavering stance earned him admiration from many Salvadorans, but also made him a target for those threatened by his message. On March 23, 1980, Romero delivered a powerful sermon directly addressing the military, urging soldiers to disobey orders that violated human rights. In the name of God, in the name of this suffering people, I beg you, I beseech you, I order you, stop the repression. The following day, while celebrating Mass at the chapel of the Hospital of Divine Providence, Romero was assassinated by a sniper's bullet, fired from a distance of approximately 35 meters. On March 23, 1980, Romero delivered a powerful sermon directly addressing the military, urging soldiers to disobey orders that violated human rights. Romero's assassination sent shockwaves throughout El Salvador and the international community. His funeral, attended by thousands, was marred by violence as government forces opened fire on mourners. Despite the tragedy, Romero's legacy endured. He became a symbol of resistance against tyranny and a martyr for social justice. In 2015, Pope Francis officially recognized him as a martyr, and he was Saint Oscar Romero's life and martyrdom continue to inspire movements for human rights and social justice worldwide. His unwavering commitment to the oppressed serves as a powerful reminder of the impact one individual can have in challenging systemic injustice. Saint Oscar Romero's story is a testament to the power of faith and the courage to stand against oppression. His legacy challenges us to reflect on our own roles in promoting justice and compassion. If this story resonated with you, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more compelling narratives of faith and resilience. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Leave a comment below about what aspect of Saint Romero's journey impacted you the most.